Is it truly you? No, that cannot be. Time has made such fools of us all. You look so alive, so new, but I'd know that echo of your soul anywhere. It has been so long. Do you remember the last time you were here? The silence was not as heavy then. The shelves groaned with curiosity, not sorrow. And I was not quite so hollow. But time gnaws even at those who've conquered death, especially at those. I've saved the story in your absence, waiting for your faithful return. Until now. Tell me, what brought you back? Was it guilt? Curiosity? Or did you simply forget what it felt like to be admired? So few return to this place. Most who leave the void prefer to pretend it never touched them. But not you. No, you always returned, eventually. Would you like to hear the story I've kept alive, waiting for your ears alone? So let us continue then.
On the last time, we were at the art school. You guys recovered from the first assignment. You guys walked over, went to the cafeteria after a day or a couple of days passed, and met other students. You guys talked, had some quick discussions. Triggs himself was talking to a couple of female elves. You guys decided to talk to some people that were from the first original seven that got stopped before you guys even made it to your floor, such as Janine, Tuck. Jack also spoke to Deri, and Zarr was moping about. He was sad, he was depressed about him murdering somebody. You two know that he was very much a fan of animals and didn't want to hurt a single animal, and he was the one that ended up killing somebody. One of the two people who ended up killing somebody on the first trial. Now, everybody knew death was always an option. Killing somebody was always something that could happen. But for him to kill somebody really hit hard. Now, while you guys were talking to each other and to others, Triggs comes and gives you news about the secret school party that he got invited to by the two girls he was talking to. He said that you guys had to show face. Make sure you guys are there presenting yourselves as best as possible since since you guys lost the first assignment and we're still at the bottom. He wanted to show face, he wanted to gain popularity, and if not be one of the top 1% in the class for being victorious and the strongest, at least be the most popular or be well known to slowly climb rank. Now, Czar was not informed about the party. He was moping about. You two were. Was told that to attend the party, you would have to go downstairs, first pass by in the hallway, and then go downstairs, knock on the door 3 times, and then say pineapple. With that being said, no one informed Czar as everybody was put back into their dorms during curfew. Czar went to sleep. Triggs used some type of dust from a vial he had and went invisible, quickly running into the hallway and dashing. You guys also passed by this sentry in two different ways. Jack stealthily moving about and Marianne disguising self to look more like the teacher, the homeroom teacher, which the automaton saw and promptly removed one of the kids that were trying to sneak with you. You guys walked down the stairs, knocked on the door 3 times, and said the magic word to get in as the door swung open and a party was to be had. You guys were mingling, walking through the party as there was a small band playing light beats so you guys can talk and mingle and get to know other people in the crowd. Seeing others like the rogue that previously won against you by eliminating you, Jack. You saw her in the crowd. And then what you also saw was the homeroom teacher coming from the door, slowly making her way to the stage, standing on the stage, and promptly saying that you guys basically passed the preliminary test to get to the second assignment. That is where we ended off. And that is where we will begin. As you guys are in this party, the beats are still going very lightly though. And the homeroom teacher, this red skinned tiefling, as she's standing there, very modest clothing, as she's just standing there. Her horn is slipped back, her hair is also pulled back into seems to be a ponytail of sorts. Starts speaking to the crowd. She says, "Welcome to the second assignment. There will be 2 teams out of the whole class." But with that being said, you see as she snaps her fingers and a quick count of the room starts appearing everywhere. The beats still continuing, very light, almost changed from a light techno to perhaps a jazz of sorts, as it's just counting each and every head. You remember from the day previous that 47 kids were now in the class since 2 have died, but the number that appears in front of the teacher is 30. She looks around, sees this number, nods her head. So, as with the first assignment, whoever is not here automatically fails. That means, by popular vote, some people were not told about this party, or they did not make it past the very measly security I put in place to see who was trying and who wasn't trying to get here. We even cleared up the stairway for you guys and put the sentry on the lowest difficulty to try to see who really was just trying to mingle, who was trying to come to this event. So, with that being said, some of you will lose roommates. Since this is an individual test, there will be 2 teams, but how well you do on each team is all up to you. There will be many different rooms, and we will be dwindling the numbers until we get to the top 10, which in that case will move up to become the top 10, adjusting for relative scores on the previous assignment, of course. This is a short coming together of sorts to see who is popular, who is nimble enough, who is sneaky enough to attend such an event. I will allow you guys to speak amongst yourselves. You will not be told what the assignment is, but after, as she looks around, looks at the little band, after about 5 minutes, I will, either by your choice or if you haven't decided yet, I will choose for you what team you're going to be on. I just want this whole room to be separated on 2 sides. She points to the far left wall. That would be team number 1. And then she points to the far right wall with bleachers on each side. So in a party scenario, you guys could sit and talk, but in this scenario, you would sit and choose what team you are on. 5 minutes, that's all you would get. Talk to each other, see who you like, and decide what team you will be on. Okay, 5 minutes starts now as she gets off stage and she walks to the far corner of the room where there was a small door. She just enters there and leaves as the music picks up, and you guys are left to mingle for 5 minutes.
Looking around, I scan the room and I'm trying to find the classmate that invited me to the party. Um,
Roll a perception check.
8.
You're looking, and in this horde of people, honestly, nobody is showing up. You are scanning the crowd for Triggs. You don't see any of your classmates since you're still towards the back, but you see Janine, you see Tuck. You even see one of the twins that you fought on the first assignment. You don't see her other.
I try to catch what in which direction are Janine or is Tuck walking in?
He seems unbothered by this announcement. He's walking towards the left side just to grab something to drink from one of the tables. It looks like a little punch bar. Um, there's also some light food and snacks next to it, but there's just a big bowl of punch that he's walking towards.
Okay. I'm walking towards the refreshments as well. Wanting to engage in conversation. I stop, turn. Hey, thanks for inviting me, I guess.
You see, he's filling up his small cup and he just turns to you. Oh, hey, I didn't know when you made it. Yeah, I'm glad you came, even though it's not on better terms, I suppose.
I'm pouring myself some fizzy beverage, not entirely sure what it is. So, I'm taking a sip as I'm speaking. What how did you find out about the party? I'm so curious as to how the school managed to organize this. I thought that this was student like a secret thing.
Yeah, I thought it was a student thing too, but after for the last like I would say day, we've just been going to the lunchroom. There hasn't been any lessons yet. I don't know if they're gonna start that up soon, but we just been going to the lunchroom, mingling with other teams, and there was this very skinny elf. I forgot his name, and he just told me that they were gonna plan a party in a day or so, and he'll let me know when. I don't know how he found out, but beats me.
Interesting. Okay. You know what? If I'm gonna be honest, Tuck, that whole first assignment and us getting put into classes has really thrown me off. But this is getting a little fun. This is exactly what I was expecting out of coming to such a prestigious school like this. Okay. I'm scanning the rest of the room. Let's see. What side were you thinking on going on?
Honestly, I quickly spoke to Janine. She's feeling like the right side. I don't know why, but she says she that's just her go-to choice, I suppose. Deri also agreed. So we also left our classmate. I don't see your other three. Where are they?
Um, I came with two of them, but
Oh,
can't really find our last guy. Well, he wasn't doing so well after the first assignment, and we thought it might be better for him to sit it out, but honestly, I'm looking at the ground now. I'm not really feeling too proud. Um, we kind of didn't tell him, so he didn't really make the choice himself.
jeez. You see, as he like flinches a little. So he's one of the ones that lost by popular vote, I suppose. Ah,
Yeah,
must suck.
that was not cool. I'll try to see if I can find him later. Honestly, like we just, or at least like it was a group decision. We just felt like he probably just needed some time alone to get okay. But obviously, wrong decision. Wrong decision. Right side, you say? I think I'm gonna head over there myself too. I'll see you guys. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see if I can find Janina Dury.
Oh
And
yeah,
I put my cup
definitely.
down. See you later, Tuck.
You see as he just
And
stands over there and he just takes a couple of sips, not moving, not following you. He's just eyeing the crowd. But what do you go on to do?
uh, start walking towards the right side. I'm scanning again to see who's joining. Scanning to also see if I can find those Goliath twin sisters um, from the first assignment, but I don't
Another
know. I
perception.
can see them. But I'm walking towards the right side.
Okay.
Oh, sad.
No, the crowd is. You hear a lot of talking now. The music is same level, but it seems to have died down because the talking has gotten so high up. With the six, you're just moving through the crowd, trying to go to the right. And as you pass through the middle, you see Jack. Jack is just there, chatting. Doree is right next to him. You hear a bit of the conversation, and she sees you and just darts away through the crowd. You don't see the sisters though.
I start walking towards Jack, confused as to why Jerry left. Hey Jack.
Oh, hey. Uh,
Why did Jerry take off like that? I was actually looking for her.
um, I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you. I guess she's, a bit anxious maybe. But, I mean, if you want, I could try to wave her back down,
No,
mind stuff.
it's fine. I'm feeling pretty guilty about leaving Zarr back in the dorms. Like, we messed up with that.
Yeah, I was really under the assumption that he would be better off just getting some rest, but, you know, God forbid we...
Yeah.
It's whatever. But who'd you speak to?
So I spoke to Tuck just like a little bit ago. I haven't really gotten like a solid vibe off of him. I know we're trying to kind of feel it out, but he seems nice enough. He's friends with Janine, and he told me that they're gonna be on the right side. I think I'm gonna try to stick close with that group. I don't know. I'm getting just like a weird feeling off of them.
Yeah, I mean, let's see why not. Honestly, it's probably a safe bet to just follow along with them. I was kind of thinking, trying to get those people that we lost against as well. And from what I saw, they seem at least physically capable, right? So.
Oh yeah,
Should
I
help.
was trying to scan for those two Goliaths. Oh my gosh, it just hit me. Where the fuck is that tiny little... What was she? She was a dwarf with the knives? The stabby one?
Oh, the one that so fairly stabbed me before the first assignment. Yeah, what, like a halfling, I think, or no? I'm not sure. I just kind of start looking around to see if I can find her named Carly, right? See if I can see her anywhere.
Bro.
Her name's Carly. All right.
Yep. Let's see, that's 17.
You see her, and Marianne, you see her as well because she's walking directly next to you guys, and you hear a brief whisper, right, and she walks into the crowd.
Did she just say right?
Guess so. I guess that means we don't really have to persuade, because I'm assuming the twins are gonna follow her.
You see a timer start on the top of the room. Less than a minute left.
Oh.
Okay. Right.
Where's
I'm going
where's
to the right.
Triggs?
You say that, and Triggs just pulls up from behind you guys. Guys, what is going on?
We're going to the right side. That's what's going on.
What? The girls are over there on the left, though.
Okay, but the people we lost against are going to the right.
You want to play with the Okay,
I mean, they whooped us. Why not?
Yeah, but you don't know what the challenge is. Okay, right? He's looking between both of you, right?
Right.
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 Let's just hope we don't have to fight each other. And he starts walking to the right as well.
I stand there for a second. Crap, I didn't even think that. Whatever, okay. Let's go, Jack. I'm following.
Yep.
You see as there's 20 seconds left. The crowd is thick as you guys are trying to walk to the right.
Okay, I'm pushing, I'm shoving.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Dashing.
You do that, and with every push, with every maneuver through the crowd, you hear, "Hey, what?" And they all just turn and look at you as you guys are walking through. Excuse me?
Are you not?
Where's your problem? As you see many different people just looking back at you guys as you're pushing through to the right. Dude, give me a perception check.
Okay. Oh my god.
3, Marianne. You're close to the right side, and you're looking, and you see some good people, some people you know. You see Tuck sitting there with he's elegant in his pose. He has one leg over the other as he has this cup of assumingly punch, as he still maybe is sipping on the same thing. He's laid back against the bleacher that's behind him, and him, Janine, and Doree are all sitting close together. You don't see anybody else other than that, as Triggs is running towards over there as well. Jack, would you like to do a perception check as well?
I would.
There's a couple seconds left on the clock.
21.
You see the same people. What you don't see is the people who told you to go to the right. As you're looking towards the right, you give a slight glance over your shoulder as the crowd starts to clear up, and you see Carly over there on the left, smiling at you, waving with one hand. Not moving her hand, but each finger is going down and then waving back up, as she's just giving you this smirk, and pulls out her dagger once more. And the twins are standing behind them, giving you this sign where they are putting their thumb to their throat and moving it across, and points exactly at you and Marianne. You have 5 seconds to reach the right or stay towards the center.
Fucking go to the right anyways. Just as I kind of start saying to Marianne, well, let's if Triggs if Triggs says told you so, yeah, I think it would be fair.
What are you talking about? It's fine. Just come, Jack. Come.
I follow and I just kind of say, look at the other side.
Look at the other side.
Marianne, you catch a glimpse of the other side. You see the team that beat you, minus the person that your comrade has killed. You also see 2 huge guys with this brutish face, almost blocky, rectangular, scars all across their face as they smirk, looking at each and every one of you guys. And this one person who's hunched over has this robe over their head, and is just constantly playing with a ball of lightning, pushing it between the 2 pointer fingers right in front of them. Their back is hunched. You've seen them earlier today, as they are, if not the first team ranked in your floor, they're one of the top 3 or 5, since only a few people are missing 3s. Missing one person, and are only groups of 3, And those are all the top 5 groups.
Got it.
As they're looking at you, the hooded one that's playing with lightning seems uninterested in the enemy side. Well, your side. The 2 brutish ones are looking like they're battle ready, eyeing every single one of you, analyzing for any little point of weakness. And you see the other 3 that you killed their friend. Well, your team killed their friend. As they just stare you down, the teacher waltzes in. I believe that's been 5 minutes. Now, why don't I explain what's happening? So, as you see some students still in the middle get transported to each side, directly teleported onto a bleacher as they stumble a little. If you have not made your decision, I made it for you. So, this is assignment number 2, as I stated previously. If one of your comrades aren't here or got caught by the sentry, they failed. That means they would automatically lose points and move down if the points deem so. If you win and your comrade is not here, they are no longer your comrade. You have a new roommate. Congratulations. Unless you move up to one of the top 3 spots, which they unfortunately only have groups of 3. That being said, I bet you guys are all wondering, why are you here? She looks around the room with this grand smile. I decided, before we start the learning and the training for this school year, why not give you guys a second assignment to make sure everybody's placed fairly. First one was based off of combat. Now this one is more technical skills. This assignment will be a game of cat and mouse. One team will be hiding from the other team. If you are struck and take any type of physical damage from the hunting team, if you are the hiders, you will be instantly transported back into a waiting room. And this will continue 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 times until we get a very good, diverse cast of who is consistently winning, who is consistently hiding. The hiders only have to remain hidden from their hunters for approximately 2 minutes. The rooms are not severely big, but there are plenty of things to hide in and around. That being said, I bet the next question that comes to mind is, what team am I on? As she looks around, gives this long, brief pause, you hear the fading of the music of the band playing a light, stringed instrument, as it's just adding atmosphere to this room. There's still balloons all over. There's still this disco ball that's on the roof that's just flashing different lights all over. Everybody stays silent. If you're on the left, you will be today's hunters. If you are on the right, you will be today's mouses. Mice, mouses, prey. So, that being said, everybody will get individual rooms. It is a one-on-one scenario. One team against one team. Left versus right, cat versus mouse. Every room will be generated differently, and each round will be held simultaneously. So if you're out, you'll be transported into a room with fellow people who are out until the round is over. Is that understood? As she looks around.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Seems like one of the teams are more excited than the other. So, with that being said, I hope you use the 5 minutes to get acquainted. But that may all change. For the fun of it, and to make sure we are not treating anybody unfairly, there will be roughly 3 rounds for each side. That means 3 hiding rounds and 3 hunting rounds. The average of each round, whether you succeed in hiding or succeed in hunting in that allotted time, will accumulate points and see where you are placed amongst the class. After this, there will be no more tests or assignments until probably the middle of the school year, maybe the end if we get backed up with work. So, expect this to be the last time you change roommates, at least for a little while. Once this is over, get to know those people, for they might aid you further down the line. The band dies down. You hear some chatter going all about as she just stands there, looking around, hands clasped around each other. To make this fun, to make this fair, no one will be able to use any outside weapons. That stands for the hunting team. You will get transported to a small armory. No magic items, just throwable and martial weapons to make sure if they're running and they're faster than you, they cannot outrun you. They must hide. So you can easily throw a weapon at them. And like I said, any bit of damage to the person will get them transported to the losing area. Hiding side. To make this slightly more ambitious for your team, not only will you be trying to hide in a room against the seeker, if you manage to get the jump on them, disarm them, or whatever you do to not take any damage from them, at least by their chosen weapon, if you bring them to an unconscious state before the 2 minutes, or possibly death, as everybody in the crowd kind of grimaces except for an odd few, like the top 3 that you saw previously. They just look excited by the mention of death. If you get them to an unconscious state before the 2 minutes, at any point they fall unconscious, you will be claimed the victor of that round. I hope everything is understood. Let assignment 2 begin. As you see, a wall divides both sides of this room. All 15 of you guys that are on team right, team hiders, team mice, you guys all divided by yourselves, all 15 all in one room. Friggs kind of rubbing his neck looks at you guys. Well, I don't. Is it a good thing we're not on their team? I saw them across the way. Jack, I thought you said they were going on this side.
Yeah. Listen, I'll just cut to the chase. If you want to tell me, you told me so. I'm okay with that. But yeah. Um, considering that they did that, it's probably good that we're not on the same team as them. But if one of them is hunting one of us, they're probably gonna try to even the score. Maybe actually try to kill one of us.
Hey, I full on thought we were going to have to fight amongst ourselves. I thought this was going to be a battle royale of sorts, so I can't blame you for being on the opposite side of them or trying to be on their side or whatever you want to do. Just I hope we all win. I want to be
Yeah.
I want to stay roommates at least. If we do win though, you know what this means, right?
Either that we get a new room or that Zarr gets left behind without knowing shit.
Yeah, Czar is staying as the worst team in the whole floor by himself and will be assigned new roommates.
I mean, that doesn't
Uh,
mean that we can't still, be friends with him. Like, if we win, like, I'll make sure that he's not left behind in terms of what we did today and what to expect.
yeah, but if we get sorted by teams or rooms, further down the line, he will, if that's the case, eventually become an enemy or an ally. Well, I don't know the games that this homeroom teacher likes to play.
It's a decision we made. We have to stand by it. All
Okay.
right. Question. Are we already in the rooms that we're hiding in?
No, you're in
No.
this similar to assignment 1. It's a waiting room of sorts as things are disappearing, like the table that had punch and food all just start disappearing into thin air. And slowly but surely, you guys, for the people who are more encumbered, people who are holding bigger weapons or are not per se in silent moving clothing, there's a bunch of leather armors and stuff, leather shoes, things to quiet down the people with full on metal on their body. But that is all that is provided to the team that's hiding right now. And it's all 15 of you guys. Tuck comes over. Well, wish you guys the best of luck. I heard you guys lost round 1 or assignment 1. So, if we all win, possibly we all go up. Maybe since we both left a teammate, maybe we become roommates or something. Best of luck though.
You too.
Yeah, you too. Hmm. Okay.
In
Do I
yeah.
have anything on me? Like,
Everything you had on you from the previous day, you still
okay.
have.
Okay, so sorry.
Yeah, I cast disguise self, and in doing so, I slick my hands across my hair and I tie it up, and it quickly transforms into like a very tight in place bun, not a strand of hair away. And my clothes transform to um a a tight, almost cotton-like material, very soft, but I don't have anything flowing. I have no metal on myself, and my boots are transformed into almost ballet slipper-like shoes.
Briggs is just staring at you. Okay. So I don't even know if we can talk about a game plan. We don't know the rooms. Are you guys good at
Oh,
hiding?
I'm I'd say I'm good at hiding. I'd say I'm better at being aware. Like it's we have to see I have to see what we're dealing with in terms of terrain. Um Now, from what I understand, we're not on the offensive, but we're supposed to still like we need to defeat the other person in order to win. And that's where I'm feeling a little bit uncertain about.
I mean, unless you hide for the whole 2 minutes.
I think I'm gonna stick to I don't know, I'm still and
Hmm.
I'm looking at Jack when I'm saying this, but I'm still feeling off.
No. Um, I get the feeling that you guys weren't utilizing my amazing inspiration last time. So I pull out my lute and I start playing something. Why don't we make sure you guys are more prepared since we're not gonna be together? As I cast bardic inspiration on them.
Okay. And what is that? What dice is that?
It's a 1d6.
Okay, so you get 1 extra d6 to any roll ability score that you want. Marianne. Triggs looks at you, smiles, and does a slight head nod. And so we're not trying to fudge the scores at all. Just so we're all clear on this, right? We're all trying to just win all 6 rounds.
Yeah, what do you mean by fetch the scores?
Like if we win 3 and lose 3, I don't know how the point system would work, but in my mind, that'd even out. And unless somebody loses all 6, we would stay same rank. But I prefer to win all of them. I want to get to the top. As he's just eyeing both of you.
Yeah, I think it's worth a shot to just try our best. And honestly, I do feel guilty about Zarr not having the same opportunity, but if nothing else, we'll try to make him catch up.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a sort of tutoring situation. But no, 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 no. There's absolutely no way that I'm not putting my all into this. Or at least I need to bounce back after the first assignment. I'm sorry. I got knocked out way too fast.
He's looking around the groups of people, the other 12 people who are in this place on this side of the room that's guarded by a wall. Things are just disappearing. The floor is now completely clean and white. It's like a white tile pattern on the floor as the walls are slowly losing their pigment and also turning white. And he just looks around. Um, I think it's safe to say we might begin soon. Um, hopefully see you guys in the next after this, I guess. Hopefully see you guys after we all make it out. Remember, try to win all 6. I believe in you guys as you see him disappear in front of your eyes.
Damn. You must still have that powder.
You say that, you see Jack disappear.
What? I rubbed my eyes. The fuck is going on?
You
I'm looking
disappear mid
around.
sentence. So, Jack, heads or tails?
Tails.
Okay. Marianne, you are teleported mid sentence. You see a timer that's on the top. Magical. It's almost like glitter floating around the air, and you see a 10 as you are transported into this room with huge wine barrels. They're approximately 2 feet off the ground with a couple of stilts under them, and there's roughly 5 in this room. There's 2 to your right, 2 to your left, and 1 straight down the middle. Room on either side of each of the barrels, and you see it go to 9. Other than these 5 wine barrels, it is an empty room. Couple chairs, there's like a table in the middle, but it is an empty room other than these wine barrels. 8,
Okay.
7.
Okay. I'm starting to run towards the wine barrel on the left, the second furthest one away from me. And I crouch down, squeezing my body, not completely underneath it, but right next to one of the posts, almost like half my body is underneath the wine barrel, but the other half is out. I'm still able to maneuver myself. And yeah, I'm slowing down my breathing.
Okay. I will need a stealth check from you.
Okay.
See? You don't see the timer anymore, but after a couple of seconds, you just feel your heart beat. And then you hear footsteps somewhere in the room. Somewhere by the last barrel that was by itself. Give me a perception check. 3. You do not see anything. You hear the footsteps. You hear there's somebody. They have something metal. Something possibly sharp dragging against the far barrel. You hear them walking around. Let's make this quick. Why don't you just show yourself? And we won't have to wait the 2 minutes. As you hear a male voice going around.
I don't say anything. I stay in my spot. And I'm
Okay.
just praying that these 2 minutes go by as fast as they possibly can.
Okay. You hear him speak out, slowly dragging a spear. So, we're not coming out. You hear something get knocked over. You don't see it. You hear more footsteps. And after a small bit of silence, this huge wine barrel that you're hiding next to / under gets tossed. And you see one of the biggest guys you've seen. It's one of the top 3. There you are, little birdie. You see behind him, you still have a minute left.
I cast prestidigitation, and out of my hand, a very small spark of fire launches out towards his face. And I turn and I'm trying to make it towards out of his range. I'm turning towards now the left side of the room, towards the barrel closest to me. I'm trying to rush in that direction.
As you rush into the direction, you see the furthest barrel from where you began, the one that was alone, is toppled over. There's wine on the floor. You see the table thrown about. You said you're running to the closest barrel, right?
Yes.
You start running to this barrel, and as you are running, you hear the whoosh of a spear getting thrown towards you, and it plummets right next to your head into this wine barrel. As you see a leak starts coming out of the wine barrel.
I grab the spear and I yank it out, expecting more wine to come out of the wine barrel. And I cast another prestidigitation and freeze the wine that's on the ground.
It gets colder, but it doesn't exactly freeze as he's just walking towards you. You know you have the power to freeze something, but
Yeah, I have that.
he's walking slowly. He's still smiling. He's just
How
unassuming that you even have a spear in your hand as he walks towards you. Now. What are you gonna do, little birdie?
now I cast. How close is he to me? Like, is he in the wine spill?
Yeah, the whole floor is getting covered with wine since 2 barrels now are leaking and broken.
Am I stepping on the wine?
I would say since you're behind it, no, but it is approaching.
He's approaching. So I now try to cast Ray of Frost in the area directly at the wine that is underneath his shoe and on the ground, so still touching him.
Okay.
And
With an 11, I will say, you cast it towards where his feet are, and as it's about to hit the wine, he jumps out of the way. Jumps to the right as he continues walking towards you. He quickly breaks the distance, moves the spear to one side, and just punches you as soon as his hand makes contact with your skin, you're in this waiting room. white room.
Fuck. My hands on my head. I look around, seeing if there's anyone else there.
You see 6 people. Nobody that you really know. Jack, we move on to you.
Okay.
You. As you were talking to Marianne and Triggs, you saw Triggs disappear. And once you appear from whatever just happened, you see time right above you, 10 seconds, as you are transported into a crypt where it has this huge coffin of sorts in the middle and different points on the side where there are divots and statues looking all around into this center part. The statues each have swords pointed down, inscriptions on each. There's about 6 different divots into the wall that encompass the statues. And there's just one main crypt in the middle.
Okay. So
9.
all right, so just for context, relatively, like, the room is kind of just openish, or is it kind of like a...
It's open except for the spaces behind the statues and for this relatively big coffin in the middle.
Okay, so, like, in a way, it just kind of looks like a boss room.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. All right. I just want to quickly roll it, like, if I could roll a perception to see if I can find a sort of, maybe like a divot where a person really can't, like, hide into, but kind of like those unnecessary, like, dents in the wall. See if I could just kind of, like, shove myself into it, if there is one.
Okay, roll.
Okay. That is 13.
13. Yeah. The divots in
Okay.
the wall where the statues are, you can kind of shimmy yourself behind the statue. It looks like a tight squeeze, but it is something you can hide in.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do that, and as soon as I get myself nice and cozy, I'm gonna use fadeaway to turn invisible for an indefinite amount of time.
Okay. You do that. Roll me a perception check once more, as it
Okay.
seems the 10 seconds is over.
23.
23. You see somebody appear from the far end of this room. Statues are still there just looking. Inscriptions under each of the statues, and this tomb in the middle, this coffin. You see, as it is someone you know, as it is this rogue who is just standing there, dagger in hand, as she just flicks it back and forth. She herself is not making a sound, but you hear the hollow footsteps echo through the room. She looks for someone. You have vision on the clock, and you see it ticking down. She's checking each side of the tomb. She even opens the tomb. This coffin, she pushes it off as the hard stone hits the ground. You hear the echo. Just a corpse. She looks around to the statues. Where could this one be? Come on. Come on. You see as she just starts slicing in the air towards the center of the room. Where are you? The time ticks down. And with that, you see after it starts reaching 10, 9, she is swiping furiously at the air. Nothing she can do. can see you, and she's walking around trying to find some way to find you. But it's no hope. You're hidden quite well. As the time ticks, you see green particles fly up as she stares in that direction, and you just see her like about to curse, and she just disappears.
Okay.
After 2 minutes,
Mhm.
Jack, you get teleported into her room. Marianne's there. Triggs is also there. You don't know what time they came here, but everybody, all 15 people are there.
Okay. I
Do a
like
quick perception
instantly.
check.
Oh, yeah. Got you. 23.
23, sheesh. Correction, 14 people are there.
I I like instantly when I'm in there, I'm just like fucking. I'm just like dancing. Honestly, I'm like fucking. It's getting a little jiggy, and I just like, but then I like look around, and I see like Triggs, Marianne, and I'm just like, oh man, how was it for you guys? Let me tell you, lucky me, I got that short, lovely lady, totally lovely. That stabbed me that last time. I started looking around because I'm like wondering where that 15th person is.
Triggs looks at you, and he just says, he's like, congrats on the win. I got caught in the last couple seconds. You see as his clothes is kind of burnt.
The hell
And
that hunter use on you?
I was hiding, and they didn't even find me. They Man, they casted some type of electricity, I think. I don't know. I just disappeared. I don't even know who it was. I was keeping my head down, literally just staring at a wall, and then smelled something cooking almost, and then I just came here, and I saw Marianne. So I guess one for you.
No, I fucking lost too, Trick. Don't even worry about that. It was so stupid. Guys, I tried to freeze wine when I could have fully caught it on fire. I don't know what's going on. I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. But turn to Triggs. I think I know who your hunter was. I saw some little dude on I think he was a hunter. I don't know. I saw some little dude with a robe over his face playing with like light in his hands earlier. I can't really remember too much about that, but at least you're not dead.
It took a lot out of me, but yeah, I guess. Well, 2 losses and then 1 win, I guess, for our team.
You get to go again, right?
I don't see anything. I don't know if we're waiting on somebody. Honestly, I would. And he just teleports away.
Oh
All
no.
right. Good luck, Jack.
You too. Remember, you're inspired.
Teleport.
Yes, I am.
And with that being said, Jack, heads or tails?
Tails.
I swear to God.
Have so much anxiety.
Marianne,
Okay. Yes. Yes.
you hear you're inspired as you are teleported into a library. There is different aisles, different shelves of books everywhere. There's a long table in the middle. Going horizontally through the room. So it's dividing one side of the room from the other, as there are 8 different bookshelves on each side. 10 seconds.
Okay. Library. All right, a little bit more home territory. Let's see. I just dart into the aisle to my right, closest to me. And how tall are the book shelves?
Easily 10 feet tall.
Okay. And I start climbing up to the top.
Okay. You see the time. 5, 4.
All right, I reach the top, I put my head down, and I'm holding on to like a middle post running alongside. My feet are kind of wedged in, and I'm staying there. I'm staying there.
Roll a stealth.
Okay.
5. As you see somebody teleport into the room. This person is one of the twins. Roll me a history check to see if you remember the name. 10. With this being said, that 10, you roughly remember this person's name. I mean, it's one of the twins. It's either Gecko or Analis. So, she's standing there. Ah. I wonder what the books are about. As you see her like motioning with her hands, she has a javelin as well. She's just scraping it back and forth on the floor. What a nice little library. Smells old. I wonder if you're here, and just turns the corner around the one of the shelves. No. Gotta make this fast. Remember, it's 2 minutes. You see, she sticks the spear into that bookshelf, and it sets ablaze. How about over here? Walks to another side. Sticks the whole spear. She launches it down the middle towards the right side. Sets ablaze one of the shelves in the middle of it. Should give me some room to see. Now, where could you be? As she's looking around each shelf, slowly walking.
How far away? Let me roll a perception. I want to see how far away she is from me. How many bookshelves?
Right now, she seems to be 4 bookshelves away from you.
Okay, so I, as I'm evaluating that, I create using prestidigitation. I create a small little jingling bird sound coming from the bookcase immediately to her right, deep in it. I kind of throw the sound.
Okay. Roll me, I would say, a performance check. 20. You see as she quickly, you said towards her right?
Yes, the first one towards her right.
She leaps over the table that splits the room in half, across from you basically, and just rams into the bookshelf and just quickly looks on both sides of it. Where are you? We don't have all day. You see 40 seconds left. I will say, that distraction, I will allow you to roll another stealth check, as she is going to look once again.
13.
She's going to the remaining bookshelves on the opposite side of you, looking between each shelf, pushing books aside so she can see through the bookshelves to the other bookshelves. Where could you be? Oh, why does this have to be a one-on-one? As she's looking around, not finding you, 20 seconds left. What are you going to do? She's walking with her javelin, but on the opposite side, looking through the bookshelves from where she heard the little jingly bird noise.
I cast Prestidigitation one more time. This time, whatever she's looking at, whatever book cover she's looking at, a small little middle finger symbol pops up right in front of her eyes.
As soon as you do that, she takes it and just throws it across the room as you hear it hit the wall. You little... As 15 seconds are on the clock. Roll a stealth check.
Okay.
She's glancing all around the room and she spots you above the bookshelf. You see 10 seconds left. She grabs her spear, ready to launch it at you. All you have to do is dodge this and you know you're in the long run.
Immediately, I jump from the bookshelf down.
You jump and you see the javelin go wide in the other direction. You jump towards your right and the javelin launches towards the left, imbuing itself into the wall. You hear it, or embedding itself into the wall as you hear it wiggle and cause more creaks in the wood. She starts running towards you since you jumped down, and she leaps midair. As she's about a foot away from your face, she teleports away. The green sparks fly everywhere.
Fuck. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Thank God. Thank God. I crouched. I dropped to the ground. My heart is racing.
Her last words to you are, "You little," and before she could finish the sentence, she teleported away. That being said, as you teleport, Jack, we go to you.
Okay.
You teleport as your last words to Marianne was, "Remember, you're inspired."
I might need you to repeat it.
Your last words to Marianne was, "Remember, you are inspired."
Okay.
As you teleport into what seems to be 2 floors worth of space. There is an
Okay.
up area. There is this down area where you spawn. There's stairs from either side. This room is only probably 40 feet wide.
40
Not
feet
many
wide.
places to hide, as there is just the stairs going up. There's a huge statue in the middle. And the statue is of this 2 plate mailed knights. They're just jousting on horseback. You see, they both have lances, but shields are missing. This is possibly a joust to the death, as one knight wears a helmet, bearing this bird sigil on the middle, right in the center where his eyebrows would meet, with a small tower coming up. The other with a sickle and an eye. There is miniature, probably 7-foot tall figures surrounding this statue, probably 10 of them, as the 2 are just on horseback, huge, 20 feet up, reaching the 2nd floor up.
Okay.
10 seconds.
All right. So just to clarify, in terms of the statue's in the middle, and then there's stairs, like I'm assuming kind of like to the sides that lead up to the 2nd floor.
Yep, and the 2nd floor is just basically a balcony.
Okay.
Has
I
the
figured.
open railings, so you can see to the other side. Not many places to hide.
Okay. So there's no like distinct features of it's kind of just other than that kind of blinkish.
There's tapestries far up above, but 30 feet probably above the second floor. There's these pillars holding the balcony of the second floor on the first floor, but
Okay.
you can very quickly check this since the room is only like probably 40 feet wide.
Gotcha. Okay. So I want to roll a perception check to see if I could find anything that was similar to what I hid last time, even if it's not necessarily the wall, even like in the statues, like any divots. Whoa, 7. That's
No.
good.
You see this room and you're like, damn, it's barren. There's barely anything to even hide behind, let alone to hide within.
Okay. So I'm assuming when I look at the statues,
5
it's
seconds.
you know what? Matter of fact, no. I'm gonna just pick a kind of random pillar that's like that doesn't have a distinct location. That's like not in the corners. The random pillar, I'm a like lean up against it. It gives me a good of like field of view, and I just whisper to myself, I could only use this one more time, so I really hope this is the last round for me, as I use my final fadeaway.
Okay. That being said, you see somebody getting summoned within the room as the time just barely missed you going invisible. This person is average height, skinny build, an elf. He has a rapier, and then he has 2 daggers on his side as he's walking. First, he goes up, checks the statues, walks all around them, trying to see, quickly doing little like head tilts between the statues, trying to find if you're like rotating around them as he's walking. Then he quickly just runs upstairs as he sees the time is already 30 seconds gone. He goes upstairs to the balcony. You see him pass very close next to you. Runs upstairs. You hear his footsteps arrive to the top. Where could he be? I don't care. I need to find him. I need to find him. All 6 winds bring me that much closer. See as a knife gets thrown. Opposite end of the room. Next to a pillar. I gave you a weapon. Come out. Remember, you can make me unconscious. And you win. So fight.
I like completely ignore his attempt to antagonize me, and I'm just keeping my eye out, glancing between him and the clock, thinking to myself like,
Less than a minute, by the way.
I hope the other two are okay.
You see as he runs off the balcony and jumps onto one of the knight's armor, holding onto it. And he is holding his whole body off of the knight's armor with only one hand, one foot pressed up against it, and he's scouting from up there. Where could you be? How unfortunate. This room is too big. Only 2 minutes. As he tucks and rolls, doesn't find you. As he hits the floor, rolls, looks around. Time's up. And you hear him about to yell as he just disappears. Green sparks. 2, 1. You teleported back. Marianne, you are teleported back simultaneously as both of you won. You see 13 people.
Oh, how's it
How?
looking for you two?
You know what? You gave me. I was luck. I had your luck. I felt your presence, Jack, in the moment, and oh my god, and as like a wave hits me, like I just remembered everything that happened. One of the Goliaths was hunting me. I don't know which one. Did not know which one it was, but I managed to get her a little riled up before winning.
Oh, that's beautiful to hear. I'm so excited. It's insane that you got the Goliath, and then the previous round I got the little Heidi Shorty. Ah,
Well,
how poetic.
honestly, I'm blaming the first room's layout. I don't know how the wait. Have you been having the same room layout as mine? Like mine has been. My last one was a library.
No, mine was like some just really boring open room with some pillars and like this crazy large statue in the middle. And before that, it was just like a crypt, which also barely had any hiding spots. But I could stay very quiet, so it didn't matter.
Like maybe because I failed the first one, the second one like helped me out a little bit. The first one, bro, was like just like wine cellar. Anyways,
Hmm.
looking around, do you see Triggs anywhere?
I look around as well, and can I roll perception to see if I see him, or do
No perception.
okay? As I do, I also mentioned to Marianne, 17 by the way, but I say, um, have you noticed that there's two less people this time, or something? Like it was 15 in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm looking around. So the teacher, homeroom teacher, she did say death was an outcome. Do you think they might be now like leaning into that?
Probably. I hope Triggs wasn't one of them.
Fuck.
You look
Do
around.
we see it?
You see him, and he is
Oh.
bleeding profusely. Not dead. He's just holding his side. Guys,
Oh,
those fucking spears
shit.
are sharp.
What the fuck, Triggs? How? Like I rush, I rush up next to him. Do you need something for the bleeding? I'm looking around. I'm trying to find the
Preferably.
the headmistress, the head teacher.
Nobody. It's only the
Oh,
13
fuck.
students that are in here. He's holding his side. He was like, guys, what are these rooms? I had a bedroom. Some guy was sleeping on the
What?
bed. I hid under the bed, and I wasn't trying to run out the door when the guy found my feet. He threw a spear into my side.
Dude, do you need me to heal you?
I don't. Do we have a med kit somewhere here? Can I patch myself up?
Just
The room is barren.
just come here as I like put my palm in his wound and I cast cure wounds for 11 health. I hope this helps, if nothing else.
Yeah. You see, as he slowly stops bleeding, he's like, yo, I don't know if I could get caught again. Oh, how many did you guys win?
2.
I'm at 0. Come on. Hopefully the next room is good. Come on, luck be on my side. Luck be on my side.
You got this.
Remember, you have. Did you guys use up my lovely tune for yourselves, or you guys still have that?
What do you mean? Wait, I thought you were just being nice. Like I can use something?
Yes, I can't really explain it because I can't use it on myself, but certain melodies I play help people pull off things a little bit better. That's my extent of knowledge with it. And I played the melody for you guys. So literally, if nothing else, like you're in a fucking pickle, think about the tune. Maybe that helps. I don't really know what the catalyst is for it.
Think about the tune. And what is it supposed to give me? Just like luck?
Yeah, it's you could say that it's a little bit of luck, but could make a difference in something like this.
Okay, got it. Think about the tune. Thank you, Jack. I just thought you were being Jack.
No, I mean, you guys see, I my touch can do stuff. My melodies can do stuff too. Just don't tell other people because obviously, if they become my competition, I'm kind of screwed.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I hope I have enough magic. I hope we're just done. Can't deal with this.
We're on our last one. We're on our last one.
Man.
Hey, have you ever, I'm looking a little bit warily of Trigg stepping a little bit away from him. Did you get any, like, vibe off of anybody yet? I've been so focused on the assessment, but I don't think I really had an issue so far.
Oh, about that stuff from last time.
Yeah.
No, the only person was just Duri when I first spoke to her. I haven't quite felt anything. But maybe that's because I've been scared out of my mind. Especially now that I don't have my trump card anymore. I'm so excited.
So you can't go invisible now?
It's like a single tear goes down my cheek. No.
You got this, Jack. I'm gonna manifest a really good hiding spot for you.
Man, I just hope my
Teleport.
wins don't get me. Oh! No!
Okay. Jack. Heads or tails?
I'm gonna go tails all the way.
Are you for real? All right, let's get this. Let's do it.
Marianne.
Oh, I
Roll
didn't
me a
know it was
perception
preset.
check. Roll me a perception check, Marianne.
Okay, I'll do it.
8. This location is terrible.
Oh.
You are in sewers. It stinks so bad. You see rats running across the floor. There is sewage leading to a drain. Huge holes in the walls that just have sewage slowly dripping out. From what you can tell off of just spawning in the middle, it seems like 2 hallways and you're in the hallway connecting them. Barren. There's only pillars on each side.
So, there's a hallway to my right and there's a hallway to my left.
10 seconds. You can run to 1 by the time it happens.
Okay, I run into the hallway to my left.
Okay. With the 8 perception, there's only drains and grates. There's one hole in the wall that is just darkness and sewage coming out. And you see
How
the
big
timer.
is the hole?
Probably 3 feet in diameter.
All right.
Timer hits 0.
Fuck.
That being said, there is a silence. You hear dripping with sewage, water, something. Footstep.
I try to do the same thing I did in my last round and cast prestidigitation and throw a sound resembling the tune that Jack had played across onto the hallway towards the right, the opposite hallway.
That's where you're hearing the footsteps from, as you don't hear the footsteps stop. Roll a stealth. As you're just standing in the hallway right now, unless you want to move to some place. maybe one of the grates, maybe the hole in the wall. Try to hide.
If the hole in the wall, I cast no, fuck it. I go into the hole in the wall with the sewer pouring out of it. And I kind of is it tall enough for me to stay crouched?
No, you have to go prone.
Okay. So yeah, I
What's
crawl
covering you.
in the sewer. The sewer water is kind of just like rolling off my chest as I'm just there.
Roll. I will allow you to decide if you want to roll another stealth check for hiding this spot, or do you want to keep the same one?
I will roll another one. Oh, no.
Okay.
That was
You go and try to crawl into the sewer drain, and you hear your own self make a splash. Water moves. As you hear quick footsteps, light. And you see a human with a crossbow. It's small, it's in his hand. He turns the corner and he sees you almost immediately. He's going to try to shoot you from the other hallway, quite some distance down.
okay. So
It misses. You have this one chance to get out of the tunnel and do something.
wait, he's on the other side of the hallway, and is there still that intersecting hallway where I was brought into?
Yep. That's what
How
he
far
sees
away
you
is that?
through. He's looking at you through that hallway.
Through that hallway.
As he's all the way to the right, basically two whole hallways going vertical, and this is the one connecting them in the middle. And that he shot you from across that way. He missed though.
Got it.
He sees you, and there's still a minute and a half on the clock.
So I cast Ray of Frost, pointing directly at the front of his forehead. And let's see. Oh shit. Okay.
Roll the hit die. Let's see if it
Okay.
connects. Okay. It's a natural 20, so you could do the damage. It would be doubled.
Redo it?
Yep. There you go. You cast it right back at this person, and you see it connect with his head, and it makes his head like get pushed back hard, and he like quickly grips his head, buying you some time to either run towards him or hide in the left side of the hole or the right side as he's gripping his head.
I turn right and I start running down.
Yeah. There's nothing but basically small jutting pillars out of the hallway and some grates in the floor. You think that if you squeeze yourself good enough, you can hide under one of the grates.
So it's not possible to lift up the grate?
Yeah, if you wish to use a strength check to try to pick it up.
Yes.
So do a athletics.
Athletic.
Try to pick up this grate and then slide yourself under it. It's a natural 20. You do that with ease and it's quiet. You go down. He finally comes back to his senses as he comes running down the hallway, stopping at the middle of the hallway. You can assume safely that he is looking right and left, trying to figure out where you went. You hear a crossbow shot, and it lands somewhere down the hall. Where did she go? Where did she go? Come on, I can't lose all three.
I feel a little
Come on.
bad when I hear that, but I stay inside the grate, and I cast prestidigitation. And on the wall where he's facing, I have like a little question mark right there, looking at him like a little question mark.
Yeah. I will say, roll a stealth check with advantage. So roll twice. As he's panicked, he's running down the hall. Another nat 20. He cannot find you. He even runs above you at one point, and he just cannot find you, moving back and forth. Come on! As he teleports out.
Thank the fucking Lord.
You
I
teleport
try to
back.
get out of the sewer grate before I teleport.
Midway, you get teleported back. Jack, we go to you.
Okay. All right.
You are in a forest. Dense forest that trees all over. But it's too dense to get outside of 30 feet. The trees start to huddle together, the bark almost merging into a wall, giving you a 30-foot circle. And there's roughly 10 to 20 trees in this circle that you can hide behind or around or climb.
Oh, wow. Okay.
10 seconds.
All right. All right. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Can I roll anything to see if I can have a good sense of where the hunter might spawn in?
Roll a perception.
Okay. Perception. 12.
From what you gather, either on the opposite side of where you spawn or directly in the middle of this circle.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go to like a diagonal area that lets me have, well, for what it's worth, a decent view of like where the fucking middle and where I'm predicting the person might spawn is. And once I kind of reach there, I'm just climb whatever seems like the thickest branch and hide myself there to see, so I can see who I'm up against before I know what I'm gonna do exactly.
You're going to climb?
Yeah, if there's a branch that doesn't look like, it would fucking just crack
There are
easily.
branches above. Roll
Do they
an
look kind of
athletics check.
flimsy?
No, they look like they can support. These are thick trees. Roll athletics as the time
Fuck.
hits 2 and now 1.
17.
17. You climb up. How high do you want to climb?
Not too high. Maybe like 10 feet max.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
Okay. 24.
You see the hunter. It is this hooded figure. It is this hunchback who is spawns in and is just playing with the lightning going between the fingers.
Okay. Have I had any, like, I guess probably a history check to any recollection of the details of this person, like race, like anything about how they behave, that kind
Roll a
of thing?
history check.
Okay. Oh, please give me something good. Oh, that's not good.
All you can
6.
recall is this is one of the top 3.
Fuck. Okay.
As this person is walking through this dense forest, looking not stressed at all.
Okay. As I watch this person, I'm gonna since it won't give me away, I'm gonna cast message on him, and I'm gonna be like, I'm under your feet.
Roll wisdom save.
What? Okay. 16.
16. You enter this person's mind, and there is a darkness. There is a coldness within this. You speak these words, and it just sounds like it echoes in wherever you said this, and you just hear laughter come back.
As after that, I like slightly shake my head. I'm just in my head. I'm just like, oh Lord, this motherfucker, this person needs. Hope we have mental health services in this school. God. Oh wow. It's like, well, where is this person walking at this point?
Roll a d4.
D4. Okay. That is a 2.
To your right. Person is walking towards your right. Very close, probably 15 feet. Without even, like in one swift motion, you just see this person casting an Eldritch Blast as it connects with the far tree away from this person.
Okay. How far is that tree from me?
Diagonal to your left.
Diagonal to my left.
15
Okay.
feet. This is taking too long. I must hurry this up.
Okay. I have a reaction ready. Alright, I'm just keeping myself as silent and still as possible, ready to react if I notice that, this guy, whatever, is gonna like use something either on me or my tree. But apart from that, I'm just focused on just keeping my eyes on him, his movements, and just trying to learn everything that he does.
You see this person start playing with the thunder. And as it's traveling between their two fingers, there's still 1:30 on the timer.
Oh my god.
They clap their hands together. And you see the trees get blown back as a 5-foot radius around them. The trees all buckle and fall towards their sides, away, pushed away.
Okay.
You hear it as it's a thunderous clap emanating from this person. Not there. On to the next. As they walk.
Noticing that is the person walking like towards my direction at this point?
They are.
Fuck,
minute
okay.
20.
Alright, I'm instantly like as quiet as I can, as best as I can. I'm gonna try to just get down and wrap around towards like I guess the other end of where the trees would have gotten like messed up by his attack, I guess.
Roll a stealth check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You start heading towards that direction. Roll me a perception check.
Perception. 25.
25. You see another one of them as they're standing on the opposite end. Looking.
Like another one of the person?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
You
shit.
hear another clap as more trees fall.
Okay, how much time is left at this point?
1:10.
1:10. God! Lee!
And you see the place that you were once at trees falling over.
Okay. Do I know? Can I roll anything to know like if which one's the real person?
Roll.
Okay. What would that be, like an Arcana or?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. I hope this is a good roll. Oh, that's not a good roll. I don't know shit. It's a 4.
See, too, you don't know which one's real, which one's fake. You don't even know if one is fake. As the other one that was standing
Okay.
still starts walking as well.
Okay. I want to
Clap.
just start. Ooh, that one too.
And more trees fall from both ends.
Okay. I want to like solid snake my ass around wherever I would suspect their blind spots to be at this point. Because I'm assuming the second one is the one I'm kind of closer to at this point. Since I was like walking around. Okay, yeah. I want to try to like leverage its fucking blind spots and like try to keep to those as moves.
Let's stealth check.
Okay. Come on, give me some good. Give me some good. 13 is not the greatest. Oh Lord. Okay. Fuck. I hope this works.
You
Wait,
see as the
yeah.
second one starts walking towards you,
Mm.
growing darkness around it, hands popping up. 2 under the regular hands that's passing lightning through it, and 2 more above it as they just slowly walk to you. Eyes trained. You can't see their face or their figure. It's just a hunchback and 2 deep, dark red eyes as they walk towards you.
Both of them, right?
You only see the one that's in front of you, the closest one, walking towards you with this.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just for my information, how far is that one at this
10.
point? 10. Okay. All right. So before I do what I'm gonna do, can I see one more time if I know if this one's a fake or if they're both real type of thing?
I'll allow one more roll.
Okay, one more. Come on. One more. Fucking Christ. 9.
No,
I imagine. Yep.
you do
All right.
not know, as that one's walking towards you and you don't know where the other one is.
Okay. How much space is behind me, I guess, if I want to get away from him?
There is roughly 20 feet behind you.
Roughly 20 feet. All right. You know what? I'm gonna try to go like diagonally again of like at least this one's vision. Maybe not necessarily stepping, but just kind of shifting my body. And I'm gonna. Oof, that's risky. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him and just say, "Behind you!" And that's a Wisdom save of 15. And that is. Regardless. Oh, that's not good. That would be 8 damage to him. Or if it is him, whatever.
You see that thing disappear in a shadow of darkness. As you hear, "No, behind you." As you feel lightning course through you.
Wait. Oh man, is that all right? Question: Is it a roll attack per chance?
It is rolled against you. It is a ranged spell attack.
Could I theoretically use Silvery Barbs on him
As a
in this
reaction.
instance? Yeah,
Do you have more spell slots?
I have 1 left.
You may, yes.
Okay. Yep. I use Silvery Barbs as he says that.
With a quick reaction time, you hear the "No, behind you." And what do you say to Silvery Barbs this one?
I'm gonna say, "There's a ladybug on your testicles."
And you see as the lightning goes barely past you and blows up a tree as shrapnel flies everywhere and you smell burning wood. A minute left.
Okay.
As you
Obviously
turn around
using.
and you see the person. 2 eyes. Hooded figure.
All right. Obviously, since that's that, I'm gonna use obviously the advantage on myself, and I'm a fucking I'll fucking whatever jester ass moves I've known. I'm fucking Looney Tunes my ass out of his sight and
Roll
try
of
to hide stealth, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is I guess the advantage on this, right?
You could. You could
Okay.
use the advantage.
Stealth. Come on. But son. It's crazy work. Crazy work.
You don't know if it worked. Where do you hide? Behind a tree?
Um I I look for like the the outskirts of like where the trees were like messed up, and I'm like try to shove myself under the angle that the trees made.
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, oh, wow. 10. Lovely, lovely, absolutely lovely.
You see as the clock says 50 seconds left, and it starts flickering and vanishes. Trees start vanishing one by one. There's darkness surrounding. You dare do something like that to me? I am everywhere. I am everyone. I am the chosen of the chosen. You will learn my name.
Do I have from him doing that? Am I aware that like do I like does he know where I am basically? If I had to guess.
Roll me a perception check. Anything above 5 will
Okay.
work.
Well, 16.
Okay. You ask yourself. You feel the cold chill down your spine. You feel the darkness roaming everywhere. Sounds of things running around inside the darkness. Claws almost scraping against the trees that are remaining and disappearing. 16. You look up. 2 eyes, the size of beach balls, are up in the sky, looking down, and you see hands grabbing the sides of this arena. You're at my playground.
Okay.
If you wanted to play, how's this?
Man, I want to do something, but I might just well wait first.
Well, I will say, you have one chance to do what you're gonna do.
Okay. All right. All right. So I want to ask: is there like any like physical manifestation of him that I can at least see?
To your knowledge,
Oh,
this huge thing grabbing the sides of this arena is him.
okay. Um.
And as you make this acknowledgement,
Mhm.
darkness starts moving in from every single direction, crackling, laughing, hissing. Almost as if nature itself, all the predators are all rushing in all at once. And you feel claws grab and scratch deep into your chest, but slow, as it wants you to feel its pain. You take 14 points of force damage.
What? Damn.
As you teleport back, claw mark across your chest. No blood. It looks like it cauterized whatever wound it made on you. Take 14 points of damage.
I did.
As you are chilling to the bone, you are terrified of whatever that thing was, if it is human. And you see all your compatriots. So, Jack, you teleport back. And with that, you see everyone. You see 13 people.
Okay, I just look for Marianne and Triggs, and then I just put a thumbs down, and I'm just like, we need therapists in this school.
Oh no! I rush over to Jack. You lost?
Yeah, as I'm like trying to like feel out the wounds. I'm just like, yeah. Is there, how I'm hoping? Does anyone else here, have the ability to, heal or anything? I'm out of magic, and that that one dude, he's uh he needs help. His mental help is why I need medical help.
No. What? I look around to see if there's anybody like close to us.
I mean, there's 13 people. Each of them are talking amongst themselves. You see Janine, Doree, and Tuck just standing around talking to each other.
Yo,
Triggs seems
hold
okay.
on, Jack. I'm gonna go over to Tuck and Janine and see if they might have like a band-aid or something. Where are you? Are you cut? Are you stabbed?
Would the wound happen to or did the attack happen to have left anything on like my actual clothes or no?
It is straight, like at 3 claw marks going straight down your chest, cauterized wound. So it's not bleeding, but it did leave a huge mark.
Yeah, I just point to that, and I'm just like, yeah, that's the story right here.
Got it. Okay. I walk over to the group of 3 talking. Hey guys, Tuck, Janine, Doree, you got a moment?
Tuck just turns around. Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Jack, and I point over to him. He's in a bad way right now. Do any of you guys happen to have like a potion or know of someone that might be able to help? He expended all of his magic and energy actually bringing Triggs back from brink of death before the 3rd round.
Tuck looks around and he just nope, that's exactly what we were talking about. It's our our comrade, he had the ability to heal. He was mainly the support, but he was left behind. So we are stuck as well, needing some healing. Jack looks worse for wear compared to us, but yeah, I don't know of anybody who has it.
Crap. Okay. How are you guys doing? How were the 3 rounds?
And you just get teleported into another room in armory.